What's going on, guys? My name is Chance and Calhoun. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a year in review, my 2018. I done blew up, y'all. So let's review 2018. For those of you all who don't know me, I am a singer, songwriter, hopefully dancing again one day, hopefully acting one day. Just all around entertainer, and I am a YouTuber now. I got a camera and I'm not using my phone anymore. So I done stepped up, y'all. I done stepped up. So 2019, I'm about to have so many vlogs and videos for you guys to get to know me or whatever. And I don't know, this year has been absolutely insane. This is not going to be a long review. I'm just going to kind of go through my year, kind of going off the top of the dome. So yeah, here we go. So let's start with January. January 2018. I definitely started out doing some shows. I told myself that I wanted to travel more. So I began 2018 by going to Atlanta to do some shows. I had a Louisville show here, if you remember my vlog from my show with Chelsea Ellis. I did a show in Atlanta, and I did a show that T.I. tweeted about, and I just thought it was the biggest, bestest thing ever. I told my friends about it, and they agreed to help me out, and they drove me down there, and we made a trip out of it. And the first couple of shows were pretty interesting. I will definitely link those here down below. So take a look at that and you'll see my experience with my shows in January. February, I definitely was still traveling, taking the mega bus to Atlanta to do more shows. I was preparing for South by Southwest, which was in March. So some guys that I had met in Atlanta hooked me up with a performance in South by Southwest, and I took my old bandmates down there with me, and my friends came. And I did not put that vlog up, but I seriously am considering editing it and putting that up for this year coming up, to give advice to any artist that's thinking about going to South by Southwest for sure. So yeah, March, South by Southwest happened. As I kept going to Atlanta, I kept feeling like that was the right move for me to make. So when it came to April, I was just so sick of being here, y'all. Like, I was so over Louisville. I just wanted to just fly away like a little bird. So April 22nd, I believe, I quit my job. I worked at the bank for like 2.5 years, and I quit my job so that I can move to Atlanta to pursue my music. And I quit my job, so I ended up moving May 19th. So now we're in May, halfway through the year, and I'm already moving to Atlanta. Could not believe it. The timing seemed so perfect to me, and I don't know, it just felt right. I sent my farewell emails to my coworkers. I feel like something's... I sent my farewell email to my coworkers, and I was just ready to bounce. So yeah, in May I had an apartment set up, I had a job set up. It was a little rough, and I'll definitely link my Atlanta story below, and I'll also be linking part 2 below because I still need to upload that. So check out my Atlanta story and you'll see everything that happened. That was a beautiful experience. June, I was doing a lot of shows, a lot of networking. I finally got settled in. I started feeling like home was home. I wasn't really getting along with my roommate. It was very mixed. Like, I was going through a lot of mixed emotions. July, at the beginning of July, I got to perform at Forecastle, which is like a huge festival here in Louisville, where I'm from. So I came back home and I started booking more shows. As soon as I moved to Atlanta, I started booking more shows in Louisville. And my August show list was supposed to be so huge. But that all changed in July, when at the end of July, when I got into my car accident. I'll link all those videos to my car accident, the Atlanta story. Everything will make sense if you just watch those videos down below. But if you've already been following me, you already know I got into a traumatic car accident July 29th of this year. And yeah, I won't go too deep into that. I got hurt to the point where my parents had to drive to Atlanta to pick me up. My car was totaled and I needed to have 2 surgeries in order to get healed. So now I am walking. Yeah, a whole lot has happened since then. So August, I was definitely I was still staying positive, but I was definitely in a deep mental space, trying to figure out how I was gonna come back from this. I picked up, left my job, left everybody. I told my family, my friends. My friends also threw like a surprise, like go away little party for me. Just a little party, but it was so amazing. Like everybody knew that I was leaving, and only for me to get in a really bad car accident and have to come back home 2 months later. So yeah, that was really hard. So having to accept that and be here at home in August was so hard. Like it was so hard. I just kept watching like inspirational videos, sermons, and other people's journeys and stories. And so August was my truly accepting that this has happened to me month. I also had my second surgery August 22nd. I turned 25 August 14th, and I actually had a party, so I'll link that video down below too. Wow, I've been doing a lot of vlogging, y'all. So y'all catch up on these vlogs, man. I've really been putting in work, so check those out. So I turned 25, had a party, released a music video. I shot a music video in Atlanta, and I released that on my birthday. And I went to go visit my brother. We recorded a song called The Process. I'll link that down below too. That's another video. September, I did release that song. I feel like I started doing shows in September. I feel like I did some shows in September. I definitely was gigging in October. September, October. I did shoot another music video that came out. I believe that came out in October, called Unconditionally. And then I decided to plan my album release. So one day, I don't know exactly when I watched this video, but one day I watched a video of Sarah Jakes Roberts. She did a sermon called Wild Woman. If you have not seen this lady preach, you are living under a rock. Like, you gotta watch her. That sermon literally changed my whole experience dealing with this accident. And that's when I decided to to really compile my album together and make it a true vision, a true story. That's when I decided to do all of that, and I decided that I wanted to plan an album release. At the same time, I went to go visit a locally owned gym or whatever, and the owner heard me sing before, and he offered for me to have an event. And so I was like, you know what, I was thinking that I wanted to do my album release. I just didn't know where I would have it. So he offered for me to have it at his gym, y'all. So I had 2 months, 60 days, like literally 59, 57 days. Like, I didn't even have a full 60 days to get the show together and to get the album together and everything. So basically all of November was me just going around and doing show after show after show after show. And that was just like a really beginner's way of me seeing what I'm working towards. Like, I know that I have a long way to go, and I cannot wait to see what the next year brings. Being that I continue to work hard with my music, and I totally am, and I'm super stoked about what's coming up. So yeah, I just did so many shows, this year. Even with my injury, I would crutch to my shows. My friends would drive me to my shows, pick me up, drop me off, everything. Like, it hasn't been easy, but I definitely have had an amazing support system. And to anybody that supports me, period, whether it be close or far, I thank you so much for supporting me through that hard time. And so I decided to do my album release December 8th. So it's only been a month since my album has been out, and you can definitely find that link below. Element is an 8-song album, my first album, my first project that I'm actually proud of. I have 2 mixtapes that I've released in the past, and I took them down, but I might put them up one day. But Element is my baby. Like, Element was my theme for 2018 for sure, and I found my element. Like, I really found it, y'all, and I am so happy. So my show was a success. A lot of people came through. My family helped me out so much. The sound was beautiful. My background singers were awesome. Like, it just, of course there's things that could always go better, but it was amazing at the end of the day. And I've gotten nothing but positive feedback on my album. So yeah, it took me about 5 years to really figure out how to make it all make sense. But honestly, I give all credit to God, like all credit. And that's another thing. Just this whole year has just, it's really brought me closer to God and really showed me where my true help comes from, and showing that all things work for my good. And I don't mean to get out churchy on y'all, but for real, like, everything bad, good, in the middle, everything that has happened to me in my life up until this point, it just all comes together and makes sense. And I know there's more things in my life that will happen and need to happen in order for me to grow even more and to do more and to put out more music and more material. And I praise God in advance for what He's about to do with my music and with my life. I'm excited, and 2018 was definitely my element year. I found my element. I got in my bag, my element bag, my singing bag, my recording bag, my I don't know, like, I just got in my bag this year. Like, not money wise, because I mean that's a whole nother topic, but more so just really getting in me, like who I am. I feel like I chipped off a piece of me, like, that has been hidden for so long, and I finally discovered that part through letting go and letting go of perfection and just really putting out good content. So I am beyond happy about 2018. It was a rough year. It was a rough year. Truly it was. But it was a rewarding year. Rough yet rewarding. Yes, it was pretty awesome. And I definitely had a great year of friendship, and supporting my friend Alexis. She's about to have a baby. Going to her gender reveal was awesome. Supporting my friend Jessica, who started her personal training. Supporting my friend Nisha, who has found herself this year in a whole new way, and supporting her and her decisions as a mother. Supporting my friend Brianna as a young woman who's still finding her way as far as what she wants to do and her goals, and really getting closer as spiritual sisters. Like, and my friend Kiera, same thing with her, like with her music, just really finding out what sisterhood means. Definitely grateful to have my brother and my sisters in my life, and my parents. Like, I'm just so blessed, so blessed, so blessed. And I just wanted to make this video to really reflect on my life, and I hope that for those of you all who don't know me, that this kind of gives you a little peek into who I am and what I've been doing this year. And I don't know, I'm very excited for the next year. I have so many ideas and so many things that I just want to get out into the world, and I pray that God continues to equip me with whatever it takes to get those things out and to continue to inspire people. Once again, this video was so totally just from my heart. I didn't write none of this down. None of this is on my phone. I'm just holding it. I don't know. I'm just really excited about life right now. I feel happy. I feel really happy. So yeah, that's my 2018 in review. I hope you all like this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, everything. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Happy New Year.